Yeah, so I was diagnosed at 22 with schizoaffective disorder. I was told I would never work again, graduate college, or be a productive member of society as long as I did not treat my illness. I didn't know anything about mental illness. I thought it was just homeless people who wouldn't get off liquor and drugs. And then that was like mental illness in a nutshell.
We do have a family history, but getting him help and steering him on the right track, I didn't know what I was gonna do. I was like lost, very, very lost.
I started to, like my hygiene went away and I started to like deteriorate socially and things like that. I did things that didn't make sense.
I went to school to be a nurse, and we would get, people that were mentally ill in the ER, and we just sent them on. We didn't know the ins and outs of what to look for as you would living with somebody, the stages that they go through and how to talk to them. I started by taking the family to family class, and that was an amazing class. It's free. That class saved my life. I don't think I had slept, had an actual restful night in probably 8 years. And after the second class, I slept through the night like a baby, because I was like, wow, it just made me feel so much better. And it gives you hope. I went to family, then I went to be an instructor for the family. Then I started going to the support groups on Tuesday nights. I went to the facilitators training.
Oh, if it wasn't for NAMI, I'd be dead. I was incarcerated for 18 months, and I was very combative while I was incarcerated. I could not be around other inmates. And the only help I got because of advocation, NAMI advocated for me while I was incarcerated. And my mom was huge as far as advocation, like, he needs to be on medication and things like that. So one day, the jail psychologist just shows up to my door and she's like, we're gonna put you on medication. So she gave me so from that night on, I was put on an antipsychotic. And a couple months after that, I finally made my way to the state hospital and got the help I needed. For me, the biggest thing was when I got plugged into NAMI, it was seeing other people who have mental illness who are making a go at life. They have jobs, they have kids, they are managing and coping with those stresses. It was also a great way just to be distracted and be around other people. One thing I don't think a lot of people in the mental health circle talk about is the isolation. They don't talk about enough of is the isolation. So, getting out and being around other people is huge. And then to learn from other people who have been there, is also huge. Just seeing it can be done.
NAMI is, everybody that goes to NAMI, it's like a little family. Everybody supports everybody. Everybody tries to help everybody, and nobody judges. There's no judgment. And we're all here, all looking for hope. With NAMI, you get hope.
Yeah, I'm glad I found NAMI. Yeah.